You see the product, now take action. Miracle Food, suitable for all ages, the perfect cleanse and reboot. A product that helps promote a healthy immune system and a great anti-inflammatory. Don't just take my word for it. SamAnt at Viral Hip Hop News strongly suggests you go over to shockredoctor.org and try out the incredible product, Miracle Food. Let's go.
Absolutely. Now, did you catch a lot of backlash from what you said about Dr. Dre? And by the way, we had a little Mo in yesterday, and she kind of confirmed that, like, some of the people, that she knew Dr. Dre, that she knew, kind of said this dude, he's tearing women up. Did you get a lot of backlash from that when you spoke about that?
No, I didn't actually. Because I spoke the truth. I mean, my God, we don't want nothing to happen to Dre. We want Dre to crank out some more bangers if he can. Dre is responsible for the music through the fabric of a lot of our lives. However, that's the musician. If we talking about the man, he was an alcoholic, woman abuser, and men who put their hands on women, especially little ass woman like Misha Layla. What in your mind would make you strike Misha Lay or punch her? What kind of fucking degenerate, what kind of hate do you have in your body to do that? Misha Lay, if anyone get on a man's nerves, I done seen some bitches that look like they need their ass whooped. But at the end of the day, you can leave, and I don't think Misha Lay is one of those. And neither was D Barnes. And there's others, So all I said was that there's some people who don't give a fuck whether you live or die, and that's the truth. I didn't say that was me, but there are people who did not give a fuck whether he ever came out the hospital, and that's a fact.
How do we? It's a real crazy divide that we see between the black man and the black woman, and it's kind of shown in front of us on social media. They're saying protect black women, they're saying protect black men, but then we see these incidences where in some cases, people that are there confirm that there are some nasty individuals that also need to be held accountable. So how do we both hold the nasty individuals accountable while hailing the relationship between black men and black women at the same time, in your opinion?
Well, the silence between men who beat women is like the silence between police officers who don't tell on each other. It's like a secret society. It's like a club, it seems to me. And until more people start holding folks accountable, then it's going to continue and go on. And it's a known fact that people care more about white women than they do about black women. If a brother knocked the shit out of a white woman, he will go to jail. If a brother knocked the shit out of a black woman, they assume she deserved it. So that's what they mean by protect black women,
Yes. Yep.
People have to value us like they value them white girls, if not more.
Understood, absolutely.
Now,
I ought to ask y'all some goddamn questions. All these questions you're asking me. What the fuck do you think?
Well, get us on the podcast. We'll talk about it. But now, what did you ask? What do we think about?
What do you think about men who beat women not being held accountable about it? What if your best friend, you found out your best friend smacked this fucking girl around and she's pregnant, or your dad used to smack your mom around, or your sister's boyfriend smacks her to fuck around? What are your thoughts about that?
Want me to answer?
I mean, I answer a little bit of it. You take the back end.
Yes, sir.
I don't condone it at all, but at the same time, I know I've seen girls that stab dudes, beat dudes up as well. I think it's a problem.
Absolutely, but that's not what the fuck I asked you. See, that's how motherfuckers deflect. Yes, there's raggedy bitches out there. There's bitches that deserve to be popped in the motherfucking mouth. People that are disrespectful, talking you at your mom's house and stuff like that. I mean, sometimes you just need to smack a hoe. I understand that. But I'm talking about men who beat women on a regular, habitual basis. Like, that's their MO. Lure a woman, date them, get them to be together, and then start whooping on them. What if you knew your homeboy did that? Then what? Is the fucking question that I just asked you.
I definitely wouldn't condone it. I probably wouldn't deal with him like that if I knew he was a woman beater like that. But when you're talking about these guys like, say, Dr. Dre's and people like that, it's men with power as well. So they kind of, you know, they got money.
What
they got
the fuck does that mean? What the
saying,
fuck does that mean?
I'm saying that's where the protection comes from, per se. I think because they got money, power, and lawyers to protect them. You know, and yeah.
So if your brother, the brother right here, who I'm assuming you're very close to, let's say he bubbled tomorrow. Let's say he drop a beat, it gets bought by Drake, he gets breaded the fuck out. Now he the motherfucking man, okay? And let's say he got a girlfriend. Your boy right there got a girlfriend he been with. But when he start getting this money, he start changing a little bit, and you find out he's smacking his bitch around. Then what? Do you still ride with him? Do you snitch on him? Do you protect her? What the fuck do you do? Yeah, that silence right there. That silence right there is why we get our asses whooped. Because y'all can't even say, fuck that motherfucker.
Nah, I wouldn't snitch, but yeah, go ahead.
He would check me. He would check me. But here's the thing. We were raised around very strong women. I had my mother. He had his mother. My aunt, his aunt. We also had our aunt, our grandmothers. We were raised around very strong black women. And we also understood, because we were raised around strong black men, the value of the woman and of the black woman. So we grew up with that respect to never, ever put our hands on a woman. I'll give you a story real quick. From my perspective, I have a son, and I was with his mother at the time, and I was doing my shit. I'm a young man. I'm cheating, doing my thing. She finds out. My son at the time is 2 years old. She goes in there, Puerto Rican from the Bronx, throws my iPad at me, starts wearing off on me. Bang, hit me with shots. I'm dipping some. I'm taking some of them. I make a decision as a man right there. Do I defend myself? And as a far stronger, far angrier, far aggressive man, take my anger out on this woman? Or do I take my shots as I listen to my son go, daddy, 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 daddy? And I took at that moment to go, no, I will stand by my morals, stand by what my woman taught me, and never, ever put my hand on a woman, no matter what the circumstance. So to answer your question, never, ever will we ever respect or condone any man putting their hands on a woman. At the same time, there is no at the same time, but I understand where my cousin comes from when it goes, I'm not going to go run into police and say he's an abuser, but I know my cousin and he will go, yo, dog, that's wrong. He would look me in my face and go, that's wrong, as I would to him. So
yeah, I'm sure we can all agree that running to the police is not the answer for us. Yeah. We know that. But and I believe you because of what you just said. I don't know about you though. and also what you said means a lot. You were raised by strong black women. Men who abuse women probably were not. Men who abuse women might have got abused by their own mama. Men who abuse women, they got a hole in their motherfucking soul. And you cannot hide the hole in your soul just because you're in a mansion, Dr. Dre. That's all I'm saying.
No doubt. I'm gonna talk about another man, you know, out here. Jay-Z.
Y'all trying to get my blood pressure go. Give me my purse.
Drink some water.
Light a blunt or something.
Grab some water. I know, yeah.
But nah, Jay-Z, he sold his liquor company last week, and he sold Tidal. You had a lot of people came out and called him a sellout. I don't know if you've been up on that, but if you do, how do you feel about, you know, him selling off his companies? And do you think that for him selling his company, he's a sellout?
Well, I want to know the reason that he sold it.
I mean, to make more money. I think he made a lot of money.
To make more money on top of the money that he already has, right?
Yeah.
And he has people.
So would you say that Jay-Z needs the money?
I don't know his bank account statements, but I'd say from the outside looking in,
he's a billionaire. I would doubt it. Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, why did he sell the motherfucking company? If he needed the money, if he got like $8.5 million IRS tax bill, then I could understand that maybe, you know. But and if he sold it to the white man, then that's kind of shady too, you know. But maybe there's not a brother or Asian company or whatever that could step up and give him the money to pay off Uncle Sam's issue cycle. So I don't know why he sold the company. Who knows how Jay-Z works? You take that motherfucker out the Marcy Project and gave him the baddest bitch in the game. I made him. He's on top of the fucking world. What the fuck? And you go figure. You know.
Yeah. Indeed. We got a couple more questions. Definitely appreciate your time.
Yeah.